Hi friend, Dara here. 11 months ago, I decided to take back control of my spending habits. I pulled all of my skincare, hair care, and makeup items out and wrote every single one of them down. At that moment, I knew I needed a change. I created this channel to find like-minded people and to hold myself accountable. If you're new here, please leave a green heart in the comments so I can personally welcome you to our friendly community. And if you're not new and you're a returning viewer, please leave a purple heart because you are a real one. If you want to stick around, don't forget, subscribe. Hey friend, welcome to the 11-month vlog style project pan video. So, I know you saw my shop in my last video. It was back in my storage room. However, I have decided to move it into my bedroom because one of the biggest qualms I have is that if something is out of sight, it's out of mind. And I'm not seeing it, I'm not using it. I wanted to put it somewhere where I'm seeing it every single day. So, firstly, it kind of got messed up while I was moving it. My husband helped me, but you know, we can only do so much. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna put like my candles and stuff on the top and things that I'm really focusing on. I want to sort of create like a little area for. So basically I want to kind of get as much of my project pan stuff on here as possible, just so I'm literally always seeing it. Like, I do not want to go a day without seeing it, because if I see this every day, I know I won't buy things, and that's what I need to do. When it was back in my storage area, I only ever saw it when I went to get something, and because it was dwindling, I was like, oh, that's fine. It's dwindling. I can buy a thing here or there, and then it kind of got a little bit out of hand, and you'll know that if you watched my last video. But I am really, really trying to not buy anything this month. Just until I hit my 1-year anniversary, because this is 11 months, and then 12 months will be, you know, our 1-year anniversary doing Project Pan together. So let me go ahead and go get like my candles and my other Project Pan things and everything, and then I will organize it and show you what it looks like. So as you can see, I brought all of the candles in, and I was gonna put like other Project Pan things up there, but I don't know if it's even gonna fit. So let me organize this, and then we'll see what it looks like. So that took a little longer than I expected because I was a little overwhelmed by how many that I have. This is way less than I used to have. I think when I started, I had like 18, maybe even more than that. I can't remember, but now I think I have 12, but I need to redo my candle inventory because I randomly found a candle in my closet that was brand new in a Christmas bag. Like, I guess someone gave it to me for not this Christmas, but like the Christmas before, and I just didn't know. Then I got another Christmas candle this year that I got late, just because it's from my one sister and I don't see her very often. And then, which I haven't updated. It's up here, but I haven't updated it. And then I believe, yes, and then I just got one for Mother's Day, which I have to add. And that's one of the things about candles. I actually personally have not bought a candle in like at least 2 years, but I do get them gifted a lot. So that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of like trying to get my collection down, because people give them to me, and I have like informed my mom and sisters, like, if you don't mind, please to not get me a candle because I have so many. Like, it's thoughtful because they know I like candles and they know exactly what kind of smells I like, but I'm like, okay, girls, look at this. And I don't burn candles like every day or anything, so I'm like, I gotta calm down on the candles. So next I'm gonna go ahead and put like some of my other Project Pan stuff over here just so I can see it like very clearly.
storage just got full on my camera, so it kind of cut off and now I'm refilming. So I think I missed a few things over here, but that's okay because I'm going to go through them anyway. And the last thing is that I totally forgot to reorganize the bottom shelf because everything fell over during movement. So I'm going to do that really fast. And then we can go through what I decided to put up here. Okay, so the shelf is organized. So let me just show you what I decided to put up here real quick. We'll go ahead and start with the non-candles. So I put both of my lotions back here because I usually use them when I get out of the bathtub. Then I put my Garnier Fructis because it is so low and I really just want to use this up. So I'm going to put it right here so I can see it every day. Same with my Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. I took my like ointment style stuff out of my project pan because I wasn't really using it. But I've actually been using this on my feet like every day, so I do think this will eventually become an empty, but that's okay that they're not technically my project pan. I'll still show them as an empty, but I don't have a problem with buying them, so I'm fine that they're not like specifically in my project pan. I also put these eye pads up here because I always forget about them. I love doing them and I would really do them like every day, but I just forget about them. Same with my hand lotion. I do keep one in my purse. And then I usually keep this on my nightstand, but honestly, my nightstand gets so crowded that I don't see it. So I wanted to put this up here just so I can actually see it. So when I walk into the room, I can grab it real quick. And then I put my sunscreens that I'm currently working on. I do use this one for my body. It's my favorite body sunscreen. And then I use this one for my face just because I'm trying to use it up. But I'm also using my La Roche-Posay. That's the one I'm focusing on. So I do have that like on my actual vanity. Then I put my Lord of Misrule here because the only thing I use it for is my bed, and I really want to get this finished. This has been in since the beginning of the project, so let's get this finished, guys. Then I put my two perfumes here just so once again I can see them better because a lot of times they're on my nightstand. I just don't really see them. Plus it clears my nightstand off. Then I put this little Minecraft flower here because my daughter makes these for me. I just think they're the cutest and I think she'll think it's wonderful to see them up there. I usually display them on the shelf that's above my nightstand, but this is be even cuter. So moving on to candles, it looks like I have 10 candles now. Okay, so I was actually right. I started with 18, I have 10, but that also includes like everything I used up and getting in like 3 new candles. This is all the candles from around my house, so right now I have none. Later on, I'm going to trim all the wicks and clean them up a little bit, and then as I want to burn them, I'll just take one off. I usually keep like 3 out in different rooms, and I just randomly light them. But just so you can see what I have, I put my spring stuff over here. I have the Lilac Blossom, Honeysuckle, Dried Lavender and Oak, Lemon and Lavender, Witch's Brew, which I only light around Halloween, Winter Sage, another winter one, Sugared Plum, more of a winter one, Cinnamon and Vanilla, which is more of a fall one. Then I have my 2 favorites, the Woodwick ones. I have my White Teak and my Redwood. This one is getting there. Then I have my 2 Bath & Body Works candle. This is that late Christmas present I got, so it's Christmas cookie. That's okay, I'll just burn it this year. And then this is one of my favorites. My daughter got this for me for Mother's Day. It's the Mahogany Teak Wood. I've never actually tried the intense version, but I do like this a lot. And last but not least, I have the Garden Days. Really, this should be over with the spring one, but I'm going to focus on using this one up. It's just a cheaper one that I got from TJ Maxx. Really shouldn't have even got it, but I just decided to because I wanted it, so now I need to use it. So that is everything for the shop. Let me give you one more quick back angle. So there we go, guys. There's the whole shop. I'm going to continue to update. It's going to be a lot easier for me to film whenever I actually replace something and grab something out of the shop or organize it or anything like that. So anyway, I got that done. And now let's get to the actual project panning. Hey, friend. So I just took my makeup off and I washed my face. So I was going to go ahead and do a sheet mask. And that made me think, you know what? I should update you guys on a couple things. I first have 2 empties. One's the Dermacell Oatmeal Cleanser from Dollar Tree. I finished this, I used it as a face wash and I also used it as a bubble bath and a body wash to finish it up. And then I also have one of my Dove Original Bar Soaps. If you've been here, you know, you know. I love this. I also like to depot all of my cleansers into this pump bottle. This one was from the Dollar Tree and so is this one. This is the Revive RX Face Cleanser with copper peptides. I love this. So far, this is my favorite facial cleanser from the Dollar Tree, and when I go to repurchase, I'm going to purchase this one. And I have it in here. You can see that I did mark it, and it is down a little bit because I've used it a few times. But anyway, just so you know, when you see this, it's actually this. I'm going to put this in my empties, but I'm not going to show it until this is actually empty. Last but not least, I just wanted to show you what candles I'm currently burning. So in my living room, I'm doing the dried lavender and oak from Yankee. This is my lowest Yankee one, so I figured this would be a good one to go ahead and start burning. And then in my bedroom, I'm using the wood wick. This is in redwood. As you can see, this one is more than halfway finished, so I'm pretty sure I can finish 1 to 2 candles by my next project update. I was literally just about to clean my room and I thought, why not film it for you guys? Maybe this will motivate you guys to clean a little bit. So that is my room clean. The only thing I need to do is wash my blanket and get that back on my bed. I only have 2 lighter weight blankets, so I just kind of keep washing them, throwing them back on the bed. The other one's also dirty, so I can't put that on there yet. And then I have a robo vacuum that I'm going to turn on to do the floors. And after he gets done, I'm going to quickly steam up the floors. But anyway, yeah, that's me cleaning my room. Hopefully that motivated you to clean your room.
Hey friend. So I was going to go ahead and redo my nails today and just change my color. I love this color and it lasts so well, but it's just grown out a little bit here because it's been about 2 weeks. I love to use the manicurist line. I bought this with my own money. It was my Christmas gift to myself for this past Christmas, so I've had it for about 5 months or so. And I've probably done, I mean, at least 10 manicures with it because I do them pretty much every other week.
and because they don't chip and they come off, if you look it up, they come off just kind of like regular nail polish. I mean, you have to soak them, but only for like a minute, which you'll see that. I'm going to show you that in just a second. But this isn't like a whole review of the product or anything. It's just, you know, I'm just about to do my nails and I just wanted you guys to hang out with me while I did it so I didn't have to do them alone. But I did just kind of want to show you guys what I'm using just in case you're interested. So now that I have all the clips on, I'm going to soak them for about 1 to 2 minutes. Well, it's going to be about 1 to 2 minutes for you, but it's going to be like literally 3 seconds for you. Okay, so I am back and I just let them soak for just about 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes. So I want to show you how easily these come off. You can see there that the fingernail polish is literally just popping off the nail. That's it. So it wears like gel, and yet it's that easy to come off. So I'm going to take everything off the rest of my fingers and then I will be right back to show you the actual painting process. So now that all of the polish is off, I'm going to do like a very quick manicure before I repaint. I'm literally just going to file and I'm going to use my Sally Hansen cuticle remover with my cuticle pusher. And then if there are any little bits around the edges, I will trim them with a cuticle trimmer, but I don't trim my whole cuticle or anything. And then I will use this buffer just really mainly around where the cuticle area is, since I've already buffed this the last time that I did my nails. So just mainly around the cuticle and just a very light buff on the edge of the nail. I don't do a lot when it comes to manicure, just enough to basically make my manicure last. So this hand's done. Let me just do my other hand real quick and then we'll get to painting. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is use a coat of bond. This is really just acetone to make sure that the nail is nice and dry and the nail polish bonds to it nicely. Then I'm going to do 1 coat of base layer, cure, 1 coat of polish, cure, another coat of polish, cure, and then the top coat and then cure. So I'm going to just do all that sped up, mainly because number one of my medical conditions causes my hands to shake, and I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera or not, but I don't want that to be annoying to anyone. And I'm not, the best painter in the world anyway, so yes, I'll be right back.
is done. Let me finish the other hand, and then I'm going to find a better angle to show you guys the color because it's just so beautiful, and I don't think this angle is doing it justice. I hope this is a better angle so you can see the color. It's very much a like my nails but better type of color, but I just love it so much. I do like that blue that was on before though, as well. Please let me know in the comments what type of nail polish you use or if you do your nails at home. I'd love to know, I'm very curious.
Hey friend. So as you can see, I am somewhere different. It's because we went on vacation. We're actually in North Myrtle Beach right now. And so I just wanted to kind of do a quick overview of what I brought and what I'm trying to finish and a few things that I bought. So first of all, the Dollar Tree down here, they did have the rose toner that I can't find where I'm from. So I bought 2 of them. I'm still going to be using up this one first, but this one's about halfway done. So we're making progress on there. Then I also brought the copper peptide, the Revive RX. Brought my makeup bag. And then a few other things I bought is, I bought this from, all of this is from Dollar Tree. It's a split end healer, basically. Then I got this moisturizing wave spray. Use both of them and like them a lot. But I am going to finish up my Garnier at home before I like fully focus on this. I did buy one more of the copper peptides because I bought one and I love it, but I could never find another one at the Dollar Tree, so I bought this one. And then I did buy this because I've never seen this at our Dollar Tree either. It's the Orchid Gentle Face Cleanser, so I do want to try that one because I'm willing to try anything that is fragrance-free, dye-free, and good for sensitive skin. Sorry if you can hear anything in the background. I didn't bring my mic and my niece is here. So anyway, so that is just a couple of things that I wanted to go over. Oh, that's right. I also got this mask. I got 2 of them. I did one last night. So I will be bringing all that stuff home and we can go over it a little bit more in detail when I do our actual project pan update. But anyway, I'm gonna go on the beach and I will see you guys soon. Bye. Hey friend, please excuse this mess behind me. I literally just got back from the beach yesterday and I actually have like unpacked everything. I just haven't like put this stuff actually away yet. But like all my clothes are away. So I'm just being a little bit lazy. But I wanted to come on here because I wanted to let you know that yesterday I actually got a peel done. It was a layer of Jesner's peel and a layer of 10% TCA peel. So it's a light to medium peel. So I should have my whole face peeling, but it shouldn't be like, it should be more light flaking and peeling versus like my whole face just coming off, you know what I mean? It's not like a deep peel like that. So anyway, I got that done. And then last night, I did not wash my face because I was instructed not to. And then I just splashed my face with some cold water. And then I put on like 3 layers of moisturizing cream. And this is the one I've been using, the Dermasil. It's by the Dollar Tree. Dermasil Whipped Recovery Cream. I put like 3 layers of this on. And then I put some Vaseline on over top of that, or petroleum jelly. And so I just wanted to come on here and kind of talk about that just a little bit and let you know what I'm doing. I'm putting another layer of that moisturizer on now because this is the next morning. And once again, I have not washed my face. I was directed to not wash my face until this evening. And obviously to still wash my face very gently. But she said I can wash it this evening, but trying not to wash it until then. And I got my neck and a little bit of my chest here done. I don't have acne there. The Jesner's peel is really suited for acne skin tones or acne skin types. And the TCA is, from what she told me, it's kind of like an all-rounder, but I know that a lot of people, from the research I did, I know a lot of people use it for more anti-aging. Like sunspots and like fine lines and stuff like that. So one thing about a peel is it makes your skin very sensitive to the sun, which I already know. I cannot talk today, y'all. What is going on? Anyway, after doing research and after what the esthetician told me is to really protect your face from the sun because it makes your skin very sensitive to the sun. Now, I already use retinol, so I know I'm already a I wear sunscreen every day anyway, but this time I'm using like heavy duty beach sunscreen. So this is the P20 Kids, it's 50 plus, and this is actually up to 10 hours. It's up to 3 hours water resistant, up to 10 hours without any water involved. And I used this the entire time I was at the beach. Did not burn, did not tan. Actually, it's a testament to the sunscreen because my sister put it on her upper back, but not her lower back. And her lower back was, you know what, actually, I'm lying. I put it on her upper back and not her lower back because I'm a terrible sister. But the bottom of her back burnt really bad, and the top of her back was like literally nothing. Like it didn't even look like she was in the sun. Same with her baby. We put this on her and she's no burning or anything like that. And I did reapply it once on my face, but we were never at the beach for more than like 4 hours. So it wasn't like we were there for like 8 to 10 hours anyway, but I reapplied it once on my face, but I didn't reapply it anywhere on my body. And like, from what I can see, there's definitely no damage, no sun damage. No, at least no redness or burning. And I'm sorry, I didn't get back from the beach yesterday because I had my peel done yesterday. I got back from the beach the day before. And that was another reason that I knew I needed to make sure I didn't burn or anything, because I knew I was getting that peel done when I got back. But I already knew I wasn't going to burn because A, I use very heavy duty sunscreen, and B, I reapply and use it every day. So I was like not concerned about that anyway. And my esthetician, she wasn't concerned about it because I've gotten peels from her before and she knows that I am sunscreen obsessed. So anyway, that's everything I'm doing now to just take care of my son, to take care of my face post peel. I would love to talk a little bit more, but honestly, I feel like I can't even get my words together. Like, I don't know what's going on. I need, oh, you know what? I know. Because I just woke up. All I've done is put my contacts in and brush my teeth, and I haven't had my coffee. I haven't even taken my medicine yet. So I think my brain's just like, hey, your routine is out of sync. But anyway, I'm not going out or anything today anyway. I just wanted to put that on just in case, like if I just have to like run out to the car or run around the block or something, I know I already have a good heavy duty sunscreen on. Plus it's nice and moisturizing. So, but anyway, I will see you guys in the next clip. Bye. Really excited to show you guys this. It's a candle warmer. I wanted to try to find a way that I could still get the scent without lighting the candle, because it is like some soot is coming out and I feel like that's just not good to breathe in. But it also has this. So when you put this on it, this is for actual like wax melts, like little cubes. I don't have any of those, but I think that's a good idea. And that might be what I transfer to after I use all my candles up. And then I just wanted to quickly show you what I'm knitting, because it's been a while since I've shown what I'm knitting. But it's actually a sweater for my daughter. And it's, if you can see, it's like a fuzzy, pink fuzzy, so soft. So I got the main part done. I'm working on the first sleeve, and then I just need to knit the second sleeve, and this will be done. But as you can see here, I need to roll up the next balls of yarn so I can actually do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So these are the 2 yarns I'm using for the project for my daughter's sweater. It's like a regular fingering weight and then a mohair weight mixed together. That's what makes it like fluffy. And this is by Jane Doe Yarn Company. I have lots and lots of yarn from her because I think she's just a wonderful dyer. And these 2 are the same color, just different types of yarn, and they're called Love Story Jane's version. So I think it's like supposed to be a play off Taylor Swift, which I think is pretty cool. I'm not really much of a Taylor Swift fan, but I mean, I think these yarns are beautiful, and she can name them whatever she wants. So I'm going to wind them up. I thought this might be a good angle so you can kind of see it winding, you know, kind of relaxing. I'm just going to speed it up and put some music on it so you don't have to watch this for 30 minutes. So the first yarn cake is done. Now it's time to work on the one that's going to take me like literally 20 minutes because this is 459 yards. This was 437 yards. Oh wait, never mind, because this is 50 grams, this is 100 grams. Never mind, they're like the same yardage. I was thinking they're both 100 grams, which means this would be like double that one, but it's not. I lied. So let's go ahead and get this one done. Also, I think this one's going to take a while because as you can see, my cats actually got this off my yarn stand and I don't know how much they messed it up, but we're about to find out together. So there is my beautiful cake of mohair. Now here's the fun part. You think I'm done, but nope, I'm not. I have to now put these two together in one ball because it's easier than having to try to knit from two balls at the same time. But I'm not going to show you that. I'm just going to show you when the cake is completely done, what it looks like, and then I'll be able to finish my daughter's sweater. So I just got out of the shower and I wanted to show you that I completely used up this shampoo. It was from here to here and it's gone. I even like put water in it and switched it around to get the last drop out. So I'm going to have to get another one. Then I used this ceramide mask. I really like this. It's very, very moisturizing. I've used it 3 times and it still feels basically full. The only thing is that I really prefer this collagen sheet mask I got from Dollar Tree. So I want to use the 2 masks I have, the 2 like these types of clay type of masks up, and then get some of those sheet masks. I also used this. I got this while I was at the beach just because we were in the pool and the beach so much. My hair was just so dry. So I got this daytime repairing hair mask. I really like it. I just used it once again for the 3rd time. And it looks to me like it's probably half way done. So I'm going to say I probably have 3 uses left, but we'll see. This is the only thing I have like hair mask wise. And it's not something I really need. It's just like I just bought it because I was at the beach. I won't like repurchase it going forward unless like we go to the beach again. Then I'm using the Walgreens version of the salicylic acid cream. This is like the CeraVe. I use this for my legs and my arms. Then I used this for my feet, which is the Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. I've made a lot of progress on this. And you'll see in the where I mark it, you'll see it's awesome. And when I use this today on my hair, this is the first time it made a noise. It made a noise, which means I am getting there, you guys. I am getting there. I am predicting that no more than 5 uses and this bad boy will be done. I am predicting that this update, please, this update, this will be done. As a candle update, I just want to show you that this is now empty. You can see I had already burned most of it anyway, but then I had it on my candle warmer for 2 straight days and I cannot smell anything anymore, even if I put my nose like right up to it. So I'm going to officially consider this an empty. I went ahead and put my Garden Days on here. This is that candle I was talking about before that was just like a cheaper candle that I got. I think it was like, yeah, TJ Maxx. And the thing is though, is that I don't really know how I'm going to tell when these are done because from my research, they don't go down. Like it's not going to one day like, you know, go down and look like this. It's just going to have the same amount of wax in it. As because since you're not burning it, you're not like evaporating the wax. So I'm not 100% sure. I think what I'll do is I'll just like kind of rotate them or keep them on here for a few days. And then once it gets to the point where like when I put my nose right up to it and I don't smell anything, then I guess at that point I'll just consider it an empty. And I'm going to do a little bit of research on like how long does certain size candles last on the warmer, because then that will at least give me an idea of how many days that it would be on the warmer. And sometimes my nose gets used to it. So it seems to me like, oh, it's not there, but really it is. Just my nose gets used to it. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research on that. But so far, I really like the candle warmer. And a quick update, I'm almost done one hand sanitizer. This is one that I keep in my purse. And I know you can't see through this, but this is down here where this bottom orange, like the very bottom of the orange is, that's where this is. You can hear it's just like nothing in there. So I think this will be done within the next couple days. But I do have a backup of this, so I will pull that out once this one is done. And I did finish the sweater for my daughter. Look how adorable it is. So cute. Well, hello friend. It is that time again. We've reached the end of the 11th month. I'm going to go over empties. I'm going to go over acquisitions, and I'm going to go over our progress. It's really funny because I felt like I wasn't making progress this month, but there's actually loads in here. And I had this like under my cabinet. So like I wasn't looking every time. I would just put my empty in and like, that's it. I wouldn't like look. And now that I'm pulling out and looking, I'm like, wow, I have a lot. But anyway, I'm just going to start going. We have a pack of makeup wipes. My deodorant, my favorite deodorant, Dove Bar, shampoo. What's this? Soap, hand soap, face mask, another face mask, another Dove Bar of soap. This is the best one. It's the hair filler. This has been in since the beginning of the project. This took me 11 months to finish. 11 months. And we started here at the beginning. So it took me 11 months to use that much, guys. I'm so proud of myself. Oh, I also have a candle empty. There's just a little bit left, but I don't burn them once they get to that. And actually I've switched to a wax warmer. I think I showed earlier in this video. So unfortunately the wax won't be really going down anymore, but like once it stops smelling, I'll just consider it an empty. Okay, for sunscreens. So I realized on my 10-month update, I marked, this is actually empty. Like I went to get it off my Project Pan shop and like it was empty. And I'm like, why do I have this sitting here? So I don't know if my daughter put it there or what, but this was actually already an empty. So I'm going to take that off the list because I just hadn't marked it yet. And then this is an empty from this month. This is the La Roche-Posay. It's the Enthelios UV Moon 400 Dermo Pediatrics version. Love this sunscreen. I've used 3 of them now. I've also used up an entire face cleanser. So this, I love this one. It's the Revive RX face cleanser, copper peptides. It's from Dollar Tree. So this is, I love this, but it's very, very thin. So I depot it into this, but as you can see, this is now empty. This is now empty. So I'm actually going to count this as an empty. I don't count anything I depot into there. I don't count until like it's actually gone. So this is now an empty. Another Dove Bar soap. That's 3. Oh, a hair mask. This is also from Dollar Tree. I really liked this. I got 6 to 8 uses out of it. I can't remember, but like it was quite a bit of uses. And it really did make my hair softer. It wasn't like the most thickest, creamiest, richest, you know, thing there is, but it did help when I was at the beach in the salt water and the pool and the chlorine and all. This really did help. So, and I finished it up at home just because I wasn't going to waste it. Another face mask. That's right, I finished up my face serum as well. So this is the Dermacell Hydra Serum from Dollar Tree. I believe it's like a Drunk Elephant dupe, but I'm not 100% sure. I've never actually used Drunk Elephant before, a little out of my price range. Oh, my husband used up a deodorant as well. I always just show those because Mitchum deodorant, I think, is just the gel. It's like the best deodorant for man or woman. And I, like right now, I'm using his other one because I'm out. And when I went to the store to purchase, usually I purchased like them both in a double pack. They didn't have the women's one, so I just bought the men's ones and I'm just using that now. And next time I go, I will get the female one. It was the only difference is the smell. Oh, that's right. I used up another cleanser. This is the Oatmeal Facial Cleanser by Dermacell. This one was also from Dollar Tree. Once again, I decanted this into that pump bottle. I just think it's easier to have a pump face wash. Then I have, like always, some Blue Land stuff. And I like just sharing this because it's not my project pan or anything, but I love all the Blue Land stuff. They're like refillables. So I have a multi-purpose cleaner, a glass and mirror cleaner, and a foaming hand soap in Pacific Mist. So I, like every time I'm out, I just use more of these. I bought all these at the same time. Like I just bought like a bulk pack from Blue Land. I know you can also get them on Amazon. might be easier because you can buy like smaller amounts with free shipping or low shipping. But I like to put these up because they are so good. If you are looking for like a less waste alternative to cleaning, you just have your reusable bottles and then just keep using these little tablets. Love them. And last but not least, these were not in the product pan, but this was from the Airbnb that we got when we went to the beach. Like these were there, so I took them because obviously we used them while we were there. So I took them and I wanted to finish them because I didn't want them to go to waste. And I don't travel enough to be like, oh, let me save these for the next time I travel. I don't travel enough for that. So I had a shampoo, a body lotion, and then 2 of the hair conditioners. That's all right. So that is all of my empties. So let's go ahead and get on to like the progress, everything I made progress on, and the new acquisitions that I've got. So I always love starting with the face stuff. And you can see here, let me get my highlighter out. So when it comes to facial cleansers, sticker book, we did use up the Dollar Tree oatmeal and the Revive RX. So those are gone. And I also wrote down my new acquisitions and I weighed my Pond's cold cream. It's now 86 instead of 93.6. And my Pond's cold cream is the only cleanser I have that's like more than I just bought it this month, which is pretty nice. Because I'm really trying to work, old out or oldest out, So the things that I got another one of the copper peptides because like I said, I really like this, but I'm going to keep this bottle and decant it just because it is a very, very thin face wash. It comes out like, not water, but it comes out very thinly. Then I got 3 of these Orchid ones. They are Vanicream dupes. So this is the one I'm working on right now. That's why it's open. These 2 are new. It's the Orchid Gentle Face Cleanser for sensitive skin. And I love this. It's what I've been using for I think a week now because I finished up my other ones. But when I saw them in store, I went ahead and bought 2 more because these are really, really hard to find. Like I barely ever see these at the $3 trees that are local to me. So I just wanted to pick a couple up. But I love it. It's supposedly a Vanicream dupe. I've never used the Vanicream cleanser, so I can't speak to that, but I really love this cleanser. This was also something new that I have not seen before. It might not be new. Maybe it's just new to my Dollar Tree. I'm not sure, but I hadn't seen it before. It's the Versed Wash It Out Gel Cleanser with ceramides and rose water. So I'm excited to give this one a try. This one also looks pretty thin, so I'll probably depot this into my Hydro Boost water, or not water bottle, my Hydro Boost cleanser bottle. So I've just been keeping that way I can like decant things into it. So once again, I have not tried that yet, and I'm not going to until I finish at least, 1 cleanser. I don't like to have any more than 1 to 2 open at a time. Now this is something, I'm not even writing this down in the book because I hate it. This is the first Dollar Tree item that I do not like. I had never seen it before. It's called the Super Greens Whipped Facial Cleanser with matcha, spirulina, and hyaluronic acid. I literally used it once. It smells nice. Doesn't bubble, doesn't foam, does not clean. Like my face did not feel clean at all after I used it. I went back in with my Orchid and then I actually felt clean. So I did not write this down because this is just going to be decluttered like right now. Okay, so we had the 2 empties. The Ponds went from 93.63 to 86. And we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new cleansers and the Pond's Cold Cream. Moving on to makeup removers. I only have 2. Oh, and that's right. I forgot to mark things with markers. So the Elemis, or sorry, not the Elemis. The Madagascar honestly has barely moved, but still gonna mark it. So that's how much progress we've made. And I'm surprised because I've used this like quite a few times. Because I use this when I'm wearing makeup to take my makeup off. Because I'm actually not using the Elemis one right now. Just because I want to finish this one first. So that went from 136 to 131. And as I said, I have not used the Elemis one at all. So it's just still where I've had it since I've used it the first, I used it like 2 or 3 times just to test it out. And then I have not used it since then. Love the smell, love the balm itself. I already used up 2 other ones. This is my 3rd full-size one. But like I said, I just like to kind of work oldest to newest and kind of focus on one thing at a time, maybe two things, but not too much because then I just get overwhelmed, you know? Okay, so that's everything there. Let's pull out the moisturizers. For my moisturizer category, there was nothing new this month. I didn't acquire anything new. And I just realized every moisturizer I have is from Dollar Tree. I had the Snail Mucin, the Whipped Recover Cream, Anti-Wrinkle Cream, Hydro Plus, and the Revive RX Face and Neck Firming Cream. So I believe this is supposed to be like, you know, the Snail Mucin dupe, Drunk Elephant dupe, Neutrogena dupe. Kind of like a Pond's dupe, but I'm not quite sure, but it kind of looks Pondsy to me. And I'm not really sure if this is supposed to be a dupe, but this is the one I've been focusing on and I love it. This moisturizer, I mean, it rivals high-end moisturizers. I absolutely love this moisturizer. Now, if you notice, I'm keeping it upside down because it's thicker, and since I've used most of it, it's harder to get out of the pump. So what I've done is I keep it upside down and then I just like scrape it right there. So it's all come down to the bottom. So, I mean, I feel like, I mean, there's still plenty in there, don't get me wrong, but it's just too hard to pump. So I had to sort of figure something out. I might try to get one of those little beauty spatulas and get it out, but the opening to this is very small. So it's just, I'm not 100% sure. If you have any suggestions or advice on, you know, the best way to depot something that has a very small opening and is thicker, please let me know because I want to use every single drop of this moisturizer. For my toner category, so this is a category where I did not use anything up this month, but I did purchase 2 toners, and that is the Dermacell. It's the AHA glycolic acid toning solution. It has glycolic acid, witch hazel, and rose water. This is my favorite toner. So when I saw that, and they're almost always out of stock. So when I saw them, I grabbed 2. But I am still working on this one. And you can see I started here and it is now here. So I only have this much. So this will definitely be done by the next update. And then I will crack open these bad boys. So this power toner went from 123 to 49.19. So that's a huge jump. The Revive RX went from 268 to 233. You can see how much I used there. I just spray my face with this like before I put my serum on, and I don't even do it every time. I won't repurchase, not because I don't like it. It's just like why did I buy this? It's an unnecessary step, you know what I mean? And then the Revive RX toner pads went from 95 to 55. And I don't know if you can really tell, but there's not many left in there. So this will also be an empty. Once again, don't know if I'll repurchase because I really prefer using this with the cotton round. But I mean, I've enjoyed them very much. So that is everything for toners. So for my serum category, this is one where I did use one up. I used up that Dermacell Hydro Serum, which is like the Drunk Elephant dupe. And then I did buy one. I bought this peptide serum. Once again, this was something that I've never seen. And I was like, you know what, peptide serum, you know what, I'm gonna try it. So I got that, and then I also still have the Revive RX Cellular Renewal one. This is the cup peptide line. So I did not have any progress on this one because I didn't use it at all. And then this one, I did not weigh it when I first got it, but it is right now, it is to here. So I mean, I have used some of it. So for my treatments category, which most of my treatments are prescription minus this benzoyl peroxide cream that's from Target, but I have the adapalene 0.1, but I was just prescribed the adapalene 0.3 and I'm liking this a lot better. I'm actually getting more results. I'm still going to use this up on my body, just like I'll use the Altreno up on my body, so no worries there. But the only things I really had any progress on was the adapalene 0.3, and unfortunately I didn't weigh that when I first got it, so we're starting out at 45.23. And then the Altreno went from 16.7 to 16.22. I feel like I used like more than that, but I guess I do use like just a pea size of that. So for my eye things, nothing new in, nothing out. For my eye serum, this went from 26 to 25, so I did use up a gram. And you can see my little bit of progress there. I really like that. It's very relaxing on the eye because it has the metal roller ball. Once again, both of these items are from Dollar Tree. I just feel like all of my skincare is just starting to be Dollar Tree things, but I'm okay with that because it's affordable and it works so good. And if, you know, for whatever reason, something I don't like this one, you know, thing, I don't feel bad about tossing it because it was $1.25. I'm not going to just toss things because I don't like it, but if I really do not like it, I don't mind tossing it. Then for the iPads, this went from 82 to 66. And it's kind of hard to tell on these, but, you know, I am getting down to the end. Not sure how many actual pairs I have left. If I had to guess, I'd say maybe like 6 pairs, because there's 20 pairs. Oh, sorry, there's 15 pairs, and I've definitely used it a few times, so maybe 5 to 8 pairs left in here. So I'm hoping this is an empty next time. I love them because it just feels really fancy and luxurious, but it's not like a necessity by any means. And this one is a lot quicker to use because I can just roll it on there and then like be done. So for face masks, I did use up 2 sheet masks, the 2 Round Lab ones. So that is now done. And I did buy 2 additional ones, and that is these firming collagen face masks. It's pomegranate and caffeine. I just thought these looked nice. It says energizing and toning. Can't wait to try those. But I'm not going to open those until I finish at least one of these. I know I don't have any progress on these because, not counting those 2 Round Labs ones I used up, I also had 2 other ones, if you noticed in my empties. Those were also bought from Dollar Tree, and they were like that collagen-y, like stretchy silicone feel, you know, besides like instead of like the cloth, it was like that stretchy stuff. And I bought them both and I used them both up this month, so they never really made it to the list. But so I technically used 4 face masks this month, but only 2 of them were like in my project. So, and then of course these 2 are new. So I bought 4 new ones, but I used 2 of them already. Like I said, I know I don't have any progress on those because I didn't use them, but I am going to start focusing on these before I get to my sheet masks. I think I just prefer the sheet mask because it's just quicker. So the only thing I can think of is it's just quicker. But yeah, that's everything for face masks. For our shampoos, so I actually did not use the Head and Shoulders at all. I'm kind of surprised because I usually use it like once a week or so, but I guess I just haven't really had any itchiness. And then in my empties, you see that I used one of these up, and then this is my second one. So I am to here. So, I mean, because I finished the other one like maybe last week. This is my absolute favorite shampoo that I've ever tried so far. I do have so let's go ahead and cross off the one that we used up. And then I already wrote the measurement. So it went from 418 to 377 on this one. And then I do still have a backup of this. This is a category where I didn't buy anything, but I did use up one. So for conditioners, which I only have 2, I made good progress on both of them. This is the Joico K-Pack. It's the reconstruction conditioner. Really like this, but it's very heavy duty. And that went from $5.94 to $5.55. And then I have the one that matches my shampoo. This is the L'Oreal Elvive Dream Lengths Split End Sealing Conditioner. Once again, I really like this. This went from $2.92 to $2.37, and you can see that it went from here to here. So I'm not like trying to get through these because, like I said, I only have the 2. And this one's like really thick and heavy, and this one's like more every day, so I don't even mind having the 2. But technically, I would like to use up one of them and then just have one conditioner. I just don't need 2, but like I said, I'm not unhappy with this. So for hairstyling things, we did use up that Garnier Fructis spray, or not spray, that hair filler, like a gel. That was done, but I did buy 3 things. I don't know why, because hair stuff is like the bane of my existence. I just don't use much of it. But they were Dollar Tree things, and they're like smaller, so I wasn't really as worried about buying them. And like I said, I really do want to try quite a few things from Dollar Tree without growing my collection, just because I want to make a part 2 Dollar Tree video of everything that I like and everything that's like a good price. And what I don't like, you know, like that one cleanser. I'm going to keep that just to say like I don't like this. But I did do one Dollar Tree video, which is when I share what I like from Dollar Tree. But I want to do a second video, and then I think I might want to do like a series once I try kind of more things. I think I might want to do a series where it's like facial care is one, like hair care is one, and like body care is one, or something like that, where it's like break it up. That way, if you're like not really like if you're interested in one but not the other, it's like you can just click the one you want to watch. So I know about 3 things, but they're smaller and from Dollar Tree, and I want to keep trying those things out without over purchasing, just so I can create those videos for you guys. Also, I literally just thought of this. I'm going to start writing how much things are, because one of the things, as you guys know, I like to do is tell you a estimation of how much the empties are and how much the new things I got in, because my goal is to always put out more than I'm bringing in. So I went ahead and started doing that. That way, over time, as I add things and have that, I won't have to like research or try to estimate in my head how much I paid for it. I'll know exactly how much I paid for it right here. So I'm actually not going to put my body cleansers out because I can already tell you that we used up 3 of the Dove soap bars and I used up 1 of the goat's milk soap. I can't really show you that because the goat's milk soap was like packaging free, so this is like loose bars. And then I did show the 3 Dove ones in my empties, but nothing was bought and nothing else has progress. So I still have the Nivea. There's a white shower wash and a black shower wash. This is a feminine scent. This is a masculine scent. I'm going to use them both because my husband doesn't like it. I still have a bar of Dove, 2 bars of goat's milk, 3 bars of the Fry soap, which is the Dollar Tree. And then I still have a homemade sandalwood soap. I know I haven't used it, so it's still at 82 grams. And it's home. I didn't make it homemade, but my esthetician makes it, and every now and then I buy things just to support her. And me and my daughter both use this, but right now we kind of put it away to get some use on everything else. And for my other category, we did use up that 1 Amazon Basics makeup wipes. I do still have one more that's like brand new that I haven't opened yet. Well, I have opened them now because I finished the other one, but it was new while I was working on the first one. And I know I still have everything else. So it's the callus remover, which is like for in the shower to get like for your heels. Another Amazon Basics makeup wipes, a Smooth and Lift makeup wipes, which is from Dollar Tree, a Yardley London washcloths, which those are the really big washcloths that I think they're actually for like bathing if you don't have access to water or if you have maybe mobility issues, but I actually use them on my arms and my legs to help take sunscreen off before I get into the shower. Like if I have heavy duty sunscreen on, like I was outside a lot or something, then I will do that before I get into the shower just to help get that off. Now, if I just had like a thin layer of sunscreen on my arms because it's just a basic day, I went to work and I just wanted to have some just in case I walked on my lunch break or whatever, I'll just get into the shower. But if I have like quite a bit of sunscreen on, I will use those first on my arms and legs just to kind of break the sunscreen up and get some of it off. And then I still have the Day-Lo pimple patches and the Orchid acne patches, and I still have my wax strips. Okay, next up is lotions, and I'm going to say I am super proud of myself for lotions because I have progress on almost everything, and this is another category I kind of struggle with. The Up and Up Vanilla and White Jasmine Body Lotion went from $5.16 to $4.88. The same one, just the fragrance-free, went from $5.51 to $5.09. The salicylic acid cream, which I have been having a heck of a time using, went from $3.16 to $2.75. I've been really using that like when I get out of the shower and trying to like switch back and forth between what I use and just so everything gets a little progress. But what I'm most proud of myself for is the Lush Celebrate Bar. This is what's left of it, just these 2 like thinner pieces. And it went from 36 grams to 21.4 grams. This is the first time I had any progress on one of these bars since the beginning of this project. It literally took me 11 months to get some progress. I would like to finish up this bar by the year mark and then start working on the next bar. I might save that one for fall, winter, because that's when I mainly like to use these. But I was using them on my arms and my elbows and my knees and things like that. So like I said, there was one more piece of the Celebrate bar in the lid. So that's what I have left for that bar. Once again, nothing used up and nothing new in. So for perfumes, this is another category, nothing in, nothing out. But I did make progress. I'm only working on these 2 right now because my other ones are more fall winter fragrances. And this I'm using up on my bed. Just like to spray the very top of my bed every now and then when I remember. I put it on my nightstand so I can start remembering, and I'm glad I did that because I made progress. I went from 158 to 145, and I would say it's maybe a third full if I had to guess. Then using my Chanel, that one I used 3 grams up from 320 to 317, and my Burberry, I used 1 gram from 179 to 178. So altogether, perfume-wise, I used 4 grams, which is pretty on par for me, and that's basically 1 spray a day. I'm going to actually save my sun creams to last just because there's been so much change. Hand cream, nothing in, nothing out. Hand sanitizers, nothing in, nothing out. However, this one is almost done. So not quite an empty, but it'll be an empty next time. All right, let's get on to the sun cream. Okay, now we're on to the sunscreens. So first of all, we did use up that La Roche-Posay Pediatrics. And I'm going to cross this off because that was that other La Roche-Posay Pediatrics that was empty, but I never counted as an empty because I didn't think it was empty. Okay, so those are everything we went out. We did get 4 new ones. I got a dual pack of the Madagascar Centella by Skin 1004. I love these. I get them from Yes Style. I am a Yes Style affiliate, so I can leave my link down below, but don't feel like you have to use that. Use it anywhere, or Style Vine, or wherever's cheaper. It doesn't matter. But I love this because it's very much like a moisturizer. Like, this feels like my daily moisturizer. In fact, I use it as my daily moisturizer. I only use my actual moisturizer at night. This is my moisturizer in the morning. So I got 2 of those. I also got from Skin 1004 the Madagascar Centella, and this is the Silky Fit Sun Stick. As you can see, I've already used quite a bit of it. It's just a solid stick of sunscreen, and I use this a lot on my neck. When I'm reapplying, I like to use the sticks on my neck and the cushions on my face. I love this so much because it's huge. It has a nice large puff. It has the sunscreen area, which is nice. That's just little makeup swipes because I reapply over my makeup. But once again, this bad boy has 25 grams, which is essentially half of most face sunscreens, which is a really good size for a cushion, and it performs well. Over here are things I did not use. Most of them are still, these 2 are not new, but these 2 are like still new. This is not new, but I know I haven't used it because I was using these ones. So I have a lot of progress on these. The P20 went from 221 to 131. I love this. It's the Raymond P20 Kids. It's 50 plus. What is great about this is the UVA is really high. I can't remember what it is, but I feel like it's like 40 or something, which most sunscreen's like 16. So the UVA in this is also very high. And it's waterproof, so it protects for up to 10 hours, and it's waterproof for up to 3 hours, which I think is just wild. So when I used this at the beach, I did reapply once, but to be honest, only on my face. I didn't even really apply on my body, and I definitely didn't burn or anything. Then the Day Long Extreme went from 227 to 180. You can see my progress there. Another one I took to the beach. I can't believe I made this much progress because I only ever used this on my arms. I never used it like on my legs or on the beach. This was just like day to day. So once again, I'm just kind of surprised I used that much. The La Roche-Posay, the Invisible Fluid, so this is the one I'm now working on for my face. This one went from 65 to 30.99, and you can see this bad boy is almost done. So this will definitely be done by the next update. If I had to guess, I would say this one and one of the Centella Madagascar ones that I'm already using will probably be finished. Once again, those are new. And then I actually had really good progress on the Amazon Basics one. It went from 74.44 to 63.99. And I have to say, I've really changed my mind on the sunscreen because I really didn't like it at first. But to be honest, it's a good sunscreen. Like, there's really nothing wrong with it. I wouldn't buy it again only because there's other sunscreens that I prefer. But to be honest, it's a really nice, affordable option. I've been using it on my face, and I've really liked it. And I'm trying to give it some love because it's an older one. It expires, well, okay, I'm gonna have to really give this love because it expires next month, 7/2026. So I'm gonna just be focusing on this one, and whatever we can get done by next update is what we can get done. Hopefully I can finish it. All right, so let's go ahead and count everything up and see where we're at. So this might look a little confusing just because this is my numbers last year. This was my numbers this year. However, last month I went through everything and did like a recount and added a lot of stuff to the project. So that's why I went from 62 to 98. And then this past month we used 14, we brought in 18, and our new number is 102. Now, if you saw my goal video, I'd like to get down to 50. And as you can see, I mean, I added a lot of stuff to the project, but it's just something that I'm gonna have to do. I really don't want to be bringing in more than I'm bringing out. I did do that this month, and I'm going to work really hard to not do that next month because this is month 11, so the next update will be 1 whole year of Project Pan. I'm really excited about that. Friends, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Like, time is so valuable, and I truly feel honored that you decided to spend some of your time hanging out with me. And if you don't mind giving this video a like, subscribing if you haven't already, and if you're new here, please leave a green heart in the comment so I can personally welcome you to our friendly community. And if you're a returning viewer, leave a purple heart in the comment because you are a real one. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.